Welcome. Just wanted to let everybody know I'm about to do another cook this weekend. I got 10 briskets and we got 60 pounds of leg quarters that we're going to do in the morning. I'm getting ready to season everything. Just want to show this is something I do. I use these, they're kind of disposable, I guess. And they got a lid to transport. I've got one that doesn't have holes, and then to sprinkle. You can even see I got the brands mismatched and they screw on just fine. But that's what I use to sprinkle. Today I'm using my new competition blend. It's really good. Gonna dust it first in the house. And it's hot. It's June, as you can see. It's over 100 on this gauge, and it's not even lit. No, it's not even lit. There's nothing in there. It's just a hot Texas day. So we're going to cook these for tomorrow, early morning event, and I'll be back once they're on and we've got coals going and everything. Thanks. Welcome back. This is just to answer a question. People always ask, how much should I sprinkle on? You know what? I just do a nice even amount, and this is just the first layer. We're going to cover this layer with the competition rub on top. This is the in the house, just to get that flavor in there. It's really meant for beef. It really takes good flavor for beef with the in the house seasoning. So as you can see, I just sprinkle it on there. There's no reason to waste and just put so much on there. Just a nice even coating, coast to coast, all the way across is what I say, evenly coated, and that's it. So we're getting ready to light the chimney, and I'm going to season the rest of the brisket, and then we'll light up the chimney and get them on in about 30-45 minutes. Thanks. Just about ready. You can see I put the sterno under the chimney, and when it starts going I blow it out, and when it cools down I screw the top back on. So chimney is almost ready. I'm going to wedge a piece of wood like this on either side of the bed of coals and put a couple of logs on the center, and all that's going to easily get up to 250, even with all this brisket on. So everything's rubbed, ready. You can see with the heat outside, it's really drawn that spice in. So normally I like to let it sit from the night before, but I'm kind of pressed for time, so we're going to throw these on here shortly and keep you posted. Thank you very much. About an hour and a half into the cook. Started raining, but about 10 minutes ago. We're still holding. Temp is nice. Almost starting to get some color. I really can't leave it open too long, but you can see. Anyway, we'll check back. Right now we're about 3.5 hours, 3 hours more or less. Let's take a look. Nice color. Looking good so far. Some nice bark on some of this cart. This middle. That's how I set them up. You can see how big some of these are. There's 4 were 12 pounds. These are 13. Some bigger, thicker briskets for sure. I could have squeezed one more in on this side over here, but I didn't. It's not really necessary. I've got plenty of space. 3 more big ones on the bottom down here, so we're good. Looking good. We'll check back in a little while. Thanks. Okay, it's been about 5 hours now. Let's take a look. Getting some nice color. Really nice. I think I'm about ready to wrap them. Uh-oh. Sorry. That's good. Feels pretty good. I think I'm going to wrap them. Pretty good. The bark looks nice. So these bigger ones that we got, oh yeah, they look good. One thing to point out is how even this thing's cooking. Oh, that feels good. Temp feels good. How even they're cooking all the way across from shelf to shelf. See, they're looking real good. Right on schedule. Pick these big monster ones at the bottom. I mean, just really, really nice, even color. All shelves look pretty good. Ooh, these big monster ones are feeling pretty good. All three. And the 180s. Wow, that one's pretty close. So, it's been right about 6 hours, I guess. Coals looking real nice. We're going to wrap everything up. And then hopefully it won't be too much longer. You can see the small bed of coals through there. Yeah, we've used about 6 logs so far as well. 6 small splits, a chimney of charcoal, and 10 briskets. They're looking pretty good. Thanks. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. and this morning we're putting on the second leg of the cook that we got. We had the 10 briskets, which are in foil and resting in coolers. I took them off about 6 hours ago, so they're going to get sliced as soon as I get this chicken on. We've got 60 pounds of leg quarters that have been in a brine of ice water and some other sugars and spices, and they're getting ready to go on. So we had a tiny bit of coals left from last night's cook, but I'm getting a new chimney started for these leg quarters. So there we got our sterno. And that's going. So we'll cut to, we put all the chicken on. I should be able to get it all on 2 shelves. I was able to fill this whole smoker up with 90 pounds of leg quarters just a few weeks ago. So I'm going to try to squeeze this on 2 shelves, but it may not be necessary. I may just cook it on all 3. But okay, thanks. Okay, we're on 60 pounds of leg quarters and an empty shelf. I'm fixing to put some logs in there to get the temp up. You can hear all that fat starting to sizzle on this, you could call it a water pan, reverse flow pan, whatever. It's not really reverse flow design, but anyway, we'll check back when it's done.